told everyone earlier that I was going to try and come back on tonight, and I'm here. I'm here. So, we'll see how things go. I'm hoping Katie comes in tonight. I hope Jay comes in tonight. I hope Emily comes back. I hope Vera comes in tonight. Shit, I should have messaged her before I started this. I failed. I failed, but I try. I try. Alright. Should I share? Yeah, I'll share it. Why not? I've got some cards with me in the car, so we'll see how it goes. Alright. I'm going to pull cards now, and, you know, if anybody wants to, that misses it and wants to see it, they can just rewind it. Because I also have a bowl that I want to smoke, and then I want to try to go to bed before 1 a.m. tonight. That would be great. Ooh, the Magician with the Ace of Cups. That's interesting. And the Sun. Huh. The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's like seeing something clearly. It's like clear as day energy, but it's there's like an adjustment period. You know, it's like when you go out, you know, when you're in the house all day and then you go out in the sun and it's like blinding because it's like dim inside. um, and it takes time for your eyes to adjust. Whoever this is, they're like in that like adjustment period, but they're getting there. They're getting there. And with the Magician card, like I'm just hearing like making it happen. Whatever it is, they're making it happen. All right, whatever it is that they're making happen, they're starting off slow. Like they're gonna start from the bottom and work their way up. Work their way up. All right, let's you guys seen I shuffled a little. We got the Magician again. Uh, with the Two of Wands, yeah, there's a focused energy on making things happen. A focused energy. Hi, Snyder. How are you doing, my dear? Oh, and I think I seen Dustin in here too. How you doing, Dustin? ESPN, hey. Um, F Troopin, what's up? How are you? My day's going well. How is yours? Um, Pumbaa the pig, hello. Oh, Snyder, I seen that you deleted someone's comment. Thank you. Doing your job. Doing your job. I love it. I appreciate it. Hi, Jackson. How are you? Hi, Jungle Boogie. How are you? You're a skeptic? That's fine. That's fine. All are welcome. I mean, well, you know what? I say all are welcome, but I do get shitty with people sometimes, but only when necessary. Mm, yeah, only when necessary. You know, sometimes it's somebody's being shitty and I'm shitty back, but sometimes I might come off shitty to people, but it's just because I'm trying to wake them up to something, and people don't like that. Like I was just talking about the sun card, this, you know, the sun when when it's blinding sometimes, you know, it can fucking wake you up out of a dead sleep. um, that's what it's like for some people. Oops. I don't know what I accidentally clicked something I did not mean to click. My bad. Well, I gotta go. I've been watching. I haven't texted, but I'm gonna get to bed. Hope y'all have a good night. Oh, good night, Aiden. Sweet dreams, hon. Good. Now, went a little too far into the depression earlier. Oh, you did? Yeah, that happens sometimes. That happens to me sometimes. You know, just because I'm smiling on here doesn't mean I wasn't having a meltdown before. You know, um, yeah, I've always struggled with my mental health, so it's like I never know what to expect. Every day is like a box of chocolates for me. Hi Jennifer, how are you? I'm not a troll, but I am a skeptic. Even if you were a troll, a lot of my trolls end up staying, and then we become friends. Well, on YouTube, not in real in real life. Um, Most of these mofo have no respect. Was raised by all women, so I got respect for women. Good, good. Yeah, a lot of people don't fucking have respect. They don't even know how to treat their own mother, let alone a fucking a woman they're interested in or just trying to communicate with. But with that being said, there's a lot of women that don't have a fucking clue either, and they don't know how to fucking treat anybody, not even themselves. Oh, thank you, Binford. Yeah, I've got 1.5 thousand people. Someday it'll be like 10.5, then 100.5. Working our way up a little at a time. Hello, Sanu. You know what's funny, Sanu? I was thinking about you because I got a book by Carl Jung, um, the Red Book, and it's the person that published it. Their name is Sanu. Carl Jung never published the Red Book. He for whatever reason he didn't, and it took a lot of convincing for Sanu to be able to publish it, translate it, publish it. Um, but so far that book's interesting. Hi Hopper, how are you? Hi Viral, how are you? I'll be a skeptic now and in the future too. That's fine. You can keep being a skeptic. I mean, you're always more than welcome to join the lives. You know, I'm not always doing tarot cards in here. I have a bowl. I'm gonna smoke it in a minute, and I brought my little alien friend out, guys. I was I was walking out of the house, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to bring him for the live stream. Isn't he awesome? And look, he has a heart. This is gonna be my boyfriend, since I can't find a human that I click with. Um, but anyways, Jungle Boogie. we talk about all kinds of stuff here. You know, the conversation can really go anywhere, so sometimes it can get kind of weird. I'm crazy as fuck, girl. I get it. You donkey. Haley, how are you? That's fine, Boogie. It doesn't tip the scales negatively either way. I don't agree with trolling. Yeah, I mean, people are gonna troll though. I'm gonna let them do their thing, you know? Somebody's gonna do it. Um, you don't know me? No, I don't know you, Hopper, but I'm still saying hello. Katie, you're here. Hello. I love my Katie. Um, oh, you subbed. Thank you, Resident Evil. Do you do private readings, and are you a psychic or a medium? I do private readings, and I mean, I can have like psychic moments, but I don't call myself a psychic, and I don't even like to call myself a medium. You know, I sent Reiki to one of my friends years ago, and it was after her boyfriend passed away, and he had given me a couple messages to give her, and for me, like I'm not used to having that gift, so I almost didn't say anything to her because I thought I was making it up in my head, but I ended up saying something, and it was information that nobody knew, and apparently what he told me was significant, or well, what he was showing me, because he was more just drawing my attention to something. Um, and she was like, girl, you didn't tell me you were a medium. I'm like, I don't mean to be. It happens sometimes. Not on purpose. So yeah, there's that. Um, so if you believe, then I'm happy for you. Oh, thank you. You know, everybody's on a different journey, so, you know, my truth doesn't have to be your truth, you know, and yours doesn't have to be mine. We're all supposed to believe in what feels aligned for us, for ourselves, not because somebody else told us to. Um, Good evening, 4748. Hi, Tiny. How are you? No respect for these strange witches in YouTube, lol. I don't even consider myself a witch. Like, I'll laugh when people are like, "Are you a witch?" And it's like, yeah, but I don't know. I'm just me. I'm just Lindsay. I'm just a misfit that reads tarot cards and sometimes talks to dead people and sometimes talks to spiritual beings and just weird shit, diving down rabbit holes and conspiracy theories. I just can't get enough. Hi, Lively. How are you? Hi, Ryan Whipple. I'm good. How are you? I'm gonna pull some more cards in a minute. Um, yeah, we have had the magician twice. Twice. Ooh, you guys. You guys. What? The second time I pulled the magician out, at the bottom of the deck, we had the Two of Wands, and I was saying focused. Focus on making it happen. Underneath that, we've got the Two of Cups. Ay, ay, ay. And the Six of Wands. Hmm. Now, with the Two of Cups, you know, a lot of people just automatically just assume it means like love with another person, but it can also represent love for the self, like bringing both the masculine and feminine energy into balance, like them coming into agreement. Um, and with the Six of Wands, I'm really drawn to the butterfly, so it's a transformation. You know, it's like you go into battle as one person, but then after the battle, you're some, I want to say something, not even just someone. You're something else. You're something else. You know, so for people where it's not resonating, where it sounds like it could be another person, if it's resonating where it sounds like, yeah, I have gone through a transformation. I've went to fucking hell and back, and I'm like bringing myself into balance, and I'm more focused. I'm more focused on the future, more focused on making things happen because I have everything I need in order to do so. um Are you a Nietzsche reader? No, I know who he is, but I've never actually read his stuff. See, even buying uh Jung's book is like a big thing for me. Like I have like probably like 100 astrology books, but astrology books, they're kind of like reference, so you can like flip through them and just go to whatever aspect you're trying to learn about. I am so fucking ADD that me trying to read something is a process, because I'll be reading and I get distracted by something that I'm reading. I'm like, oh, that makes me think of this, and then I want to go dive into that. Then I'll put the book down, and then it sits down while I'm diving down a fucking rabbit hole for like weeks. And I usually don't end up picking books back up, but this book I'm very interested in, and I've been thinking about Nietzsche since I got this book. I'm like, you know, it's kind of silly that I haven't looked into any of his stuff. Um, so I gotta start, you know, making it happen, being more focused, bringing myself into balance. and transform, rise above, and read these fucking books. So that way I can, take what I'm already doing on here and evolve. And, when I started this channel, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I still kind of don't really know what I'm doing on here. I just know that I'm pretty good with the cards sometimes, but I'm a healer. I do energy work. I want to help people. And even if people don't want energy work, even just coming on and chatting with people, if it makes your fucking day better and makes you laugh and you have a good time, even if it's only for a couple minutes. That's what it's like for women when we have sex. It's a good time, yeah, but it's only lasting a couple minutes. But anyways, what was my point? I got distracted thinking about sex. Shit. Fuck. Damn it. Intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts. You know what? I'm just gonna sit with my alien for a minute and pretend like. I don't know what to name him. He needs a name. What should we name him? I don't know. I don't know. I shall call him Paul. Did you guys ever see the movie Paul with the alien? Oh, Binford, you changed it again to Josh is finally here. I get so happy when I see the name Josh. Oh, what a cornball. Oh, man, I need a life. I need a life. I'm a fan of weird conversations. Well, then you're in the right place. I forget what I was talking about before I got distracted. Oh yeah, hot box in the whip. I gotta smoke this bowl. Gotta smoke this bowl. Katie loves you right back, Lenny. Yay! That makes me so happy. Oh, you scared the shit out of me. Bye. Oh man. People just walking by the car, knocking on the window, scaring me. They better be careful. My alien will kill them. Right? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put him down. Talking to a stuffed animal like a weirdo. The world can see it. That's terrible. You guys still love me though, right? um, go all the way. Different from psychic reading. Yeah, anytime I've had like psychic moments, it's almost like it's just kind of like I know like what's gonna happen with something, and then people are like, how'd you know that was gonna happen? And it's like, I mean, you know when you're watching a movie and you're like, oh my god, if she goes down the hall, she's gonna get killed, and then she goes down the hall and she gets killed. It's like, I have like psychic moments like that where I'm like, oh, you shouldn't do that because this is exactly what's gonna happen, and then people don't listen, and then they're like, oh, I can't believe that happened. I fucking hate that. Why ask me for my advice if you're gonna not listen and then act shocked when what I said is gonna happen happens? My mom is famous for that. I'll be like, Mom, no, don't do this, because I'll lay it down for her, and then it happens exactly how I laid it out, and she won't even be like, oh, you said that would happen. She'll be like, I don't understand how this happened. It's like, you don't? How don't you understand when I told you before you had a warning? Oh, thank you, Roger. Bada bing. That makes me want to watch The Sopranos again. I just finished binging that like a month ago. Well, thing is, getting old is knowledge. I'm 41. Hello from Australia. Hello, Luke. Hey, Owen. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah, it is Friday, right? I almost forgot. Um, Namaste. Is it Vinod? Books work best for me. Yeah, me too. Were you in here was it last night I was talking about it? How like with audiobooks, um, it's easier for me because like it doesn't have like words where I can be like, you know how sometimes it'll be like we're going to discuss this in this chapter and then I want to just skip to that chapter. So if I can't do that, then I'm kind of forced to listen to it, and I can speed up depending on the information. Like the book that I'm audiobooking right now, I can't speed it up. I got to listen to it at regular speed because it's heavy information to take in. But then my eyes get distracted that I don't have anything to look at. Oh man. So that's why I purchased the book too. So I'm reading the book and listening because I really want to read this book. Like I'm determined. So I'm like going out of my way to make sure I get it done. It's like you have to know yourself. You have to know your fucking flaws. You have to know your advantages, your disadvantages, and then do what you gotta do to make it work for yourself. You know, like I know I'm fucking ADD. I know I have a hard time friggin' reading. So I'm super into the shadow work, digging into the unconscious mind and figuring out what's going on in there. Not just mine, but other people's. Like even if I don't know somebody and I'm just like watching them, like I sit there like wondering, like I wonder like how they were programmed. I wonder what's going on in there. I wonder how their gears are turning, you know? And I wanna be able to help people figure out how to connect with their shadow and integrate it because it's important. Um, and Carl Jung's work, all his work is fucking shadow work. You know, let's discover all the secrets to the universe, guys. Let's figure it out. No, I'm not driving. I'm just in the car. That took a turn. Ha ha ha. I love your aura. It's comforting. I wish you the best in your journey. Oh, thank you. Walnuts and bestiality. I'm like, am I reading that right? Because my eyesight isn't as good as it used to be. Um, I don't like really predict futures. I mean, if you're going through something and you want to like give some details, I can kind of tell you where it's gonna go. I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff. Someone else said Paul earlier. Roger. Linny, are you referring to the premature ejaculators? No, yeah, I was. But shit, I mean, 2 minutes of time is a lot more than I've had in a long time, Katie. Uh, Chester. Disco pineapple. You know what's funny is like I do look at him and I think of like a disco ball, and then I thought about calling him Isco because I don't want to call him outright disco. So I was like, I'll just drop the D, you know, just dropping the D in all areas of my life. You know, gonna drop his D too, so he's just gonna be an Isco. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna call him. I don't know. But if you guys want to keep throwing up names that pop in your head, if I see one that's like, yes, that's his name. That's his name. I mean, I could also call him Leon, you know, A. Leon. Or Al. Al the alien. I don't know. We'll figure it out, buddy. Don't worry. Oh, it's so funny. My kid's like, he doesn't have a mouth. I'm like, he doesn't need one. She's like, why not? I'm like, Because he communicates telepathically. That's what he's got the antennas for. So he can like send a message from his head to my head. And then when I communicate with my thoughts or use my voice, it goes in here and goes boop, boop, boop. And he translates it into his alien language. I don't want to drop you guys. No. Fucker. I gotta get one of the things to go on the vent for in the car for when I'm out here, motherfucker. Instead of trying to prop shit up to keep this up. I think the first time I live streamed in the car, I held the phone in my hand the whole time, and that was a fucking pain in the ass. Motherfucker. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just... Yeah, no, this isn't working. I had it all set up nice. And now... I didn't even smoke weed yet. These vents are too hot blowing at my face. But if I turn them off, then it's cold in here. Is that Oopie Goopy? Can you play my new song? What song? 72 years old and pretty damn high. Started smoking weed in 1970 at the very tail end of being a cop out of the evidence locker. Oh shit. Corn in the middle, and the only thing to get on it from... What? Hold on. Oh, the exact start date for you, and you're taking the money. You'll get it from you, and you'll get the rest. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. I'm having a hard time trying to comprehend what you're trying to say because there's typos, or I don't know, maybe you typed it wrong on purpose to fuck with me. I don't know. Name him Young Lychee. No, you know what I should name him? I should name him after Carl. I should name him Jung. Jung. Are we talking about like aliens? What's that topic, guys? Oh, we're talking about just whatever tonight. Hi Melissa, how are you? Yeah, it does change every 2 minutes, Dustin. Alright, how far behind am I in the chat? Hey, do you know what it means when I see shadow figures often, especially in my room, and they appear more when I'm depressed and or talk about / to them? See, sometimes I see like something shadowy out of the corner of my eye, but what I'm seeing isn't bad. But I've also heard people talking about like shadow people that like are bad, and if they're around more when you're depressed, it's a it could be some kind of being or entity that is feeding off of your energy when you're depressed. Um, and then they'll also manipulate your thoughts to keep you in that state because they feed off of it. They can't, us as humans, we use our soul to project ourselves into this physical reality to enter a human body. Um, there's beings and entities that can't get into this physical reality without a host. So they need us to either have us to feed off our energy or to hop in when we're vulnerable enough to do that. That's why a lot of people, when they're under the influence of substances and you look in their eyes and it's empty. It's like they're not in there anymore. It's because something else has stepped in and is operating the system. That's all deductive reasoning, isn't it? I think so. I think so. It depends what you were saying that too. Thank you, Paul. Do you say bad? I say all kinds of bad words. All kinds of bad words. I'd be rich if I had a swear jar. Well, actually, I'd be broke, right? Because I'd be having to put money in it. Somebody else would be rich. I hate when I click on the wrong thing. I'm like trying to scroll up and I'm accidentally clicking on stuff. Yeah, a lot of people think I have a New Jersey accent or a New York accent or a Massachusetts accent. But they're all wrong. Read the Kabbalion. What you know about it, Darko? Darko knows a lot. He knows a lot. You better not mess with my gang. I don't know who your gang is. The book changed my life. What, the Kabbalion? Well, for me, like the Carl Jung, the Red Book, it's right up my alley. Like if you go to my channel on here and you read like my description, it's funny because I'm looking into all the Carl Jung stuff and I'm like, oh, it sounds like my description because I'm in the blah, 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 in the description I had put how it's my mission to help guide people because I'm very connected with the shadow aspects of life. And for me, I believe it's my mission to help guide people in integrating their light and their shadow and balancing their masculine and feminine energies. Because when we do this, not only is it healing for us, but it's also healing for our relationships and our connections as well. And we also need to learn how to have appropriate boundaries too. So it's not easy to just know what to do. So it's good to have a guide. I've had quite a few mentors and teachers, and friends that have helped me on my journey. And you know what's really bothered me on my journey? How much money it costs to get the help and guidance. I don't want to charge the money that some people are charging. You know, like if you want to pay somebody for coaching, like I paid $1,400 for 6 weeks to have someone coach me, and it also came with 3 healing sessions. That's a lot of money, and that's one of their cheaper packages. You know what I mean? Like if I had like a coaching package, I mean if somebody was fucking rich and was gonna pay for my cheap ass prices, I want it to be cheap for people that can't fucking afford it, you know? There's people that are, on a journey fucking awakening and healing, and they've got the means to pay for all the fucking, but there's people like me where it's like, it took me forever to pay off that 1400 on my credit card. It helped. There was a lot of like healing and a lot of shifting in my energy, but not in a way where I was gonna go make money. um I'm getting there. I'm getting there. No one's stopping you, Tom. I don't even know what Tom's saying. Hey, Ava, how are you? Oh, happy birthday, Wanda. Well, happy early birthday. Um, that's different, LOL. I never heard that name before. I like it. LOL. Wait, what name? Which name? You can say my name. No, LOL. I like the first name, LOL. Watch out for Ishtar. Yeah, I know who Ishtar is. Do you guys know who Ishtar is? Um, the only thing that was confusing to me when I read about Ishtar, people were talking about, is it Inanna or Inanna? Um, I read something that she's the same as Ishtar, but Ishtar is masculine. Isn't Ishtar masculine? So I don't know. I gotta look into that again because it was a little confusing at one point when I was reading. Alien life force. Check out the mouthless Lumerians. Oh, Lumerians didn't have mouths? Hmm. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Maybe some did, maybe some didn't. You know? Hey, Sandy from Portland. How are you? Where the party at? Now I've got, what is it, Jagged Edge playing in my head. Where the party at? Girls on the way, where the Bacardi at? You know? Andrew Martinez, ET phone home. Mods going in on Tom. Yeah, what's going on with Tom? You guys must be deleting his, what make you think I'm unhappy? Oh, what makes everyone think Tom's unhappy? What's going on here, guys? Everything about you, Tom. Yes, it's definitely smoke break time. Right? I'm neglecting my bowl? The fuck? Hey, Eric. Just had an ex from 25 years ago message me. Oh, wait, didn't I say hey to you earlier? I'm saying hey to you again, like I didn't see your name earlier. Message me that she is now divorced and wants to catch up next weekend. Have mixed feelings about it. You know what's so funny? I had an ex hit me up after he got divorced. Divorced the girl that he cheated on me with. He cheated on me, got her pregnant, and then he wouldn't break up with either of us, so he left it up to me to have to fucking end it. It's like, dude, I fucking love you. I can't believe you fucking cheated on me. And now, like, I have to end it. I didn't want it to end, but I also wasn't going to stay in a relationship where I was being cheated on. And so yeah, they had the baby. Eventually, they got married, and then 15 years later, I was getting a message that he missed me and had been thinking about me the whole time, and he's so sorry. Yeah, 15 years of sorry. They always come back, and they're always fucking sorry. You know what? I'm not. I'm not sorry. Um, hmm. So how did it end with you and the ex? Is it like somebody that's like you want to see? But it's been so long, so you're having mixed feelings, or like, did it end badly? So you're kind of like, oh, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm like you, me and books don't get along. Ricky, Tom thinks this is his channel and he calls the shots. Why? What does Tom say? I kind of want to scroll back now and see what was going on. Um, you mods are a joke. Tom was timed out for 10 seconds. Wait, what? I want to know. What's going on with Tom? Somebody give me like the rundown real quick. I gotta catch up in the live stream though, so I can see. Hi Nick, how are you? Hello, rare breed. I almost was gonna say it funny, so then I ended up saying it funny, trying to not say it funny. My bad. Oh, it's my smile. Chinese disco alien named Carl Chung. No, it's Jung, not Chung. And Carl Jung is Swiss, not Asian. Just so everyone knows. You know how many times I've looked into into some of his work or one of his quotes or just his shadow work over the years. I never saw a picture until the other day. Like, shocking. I was just like, wow, I kind of feel stupid. I'm glad I wasn't sitting here trying to talk about him like I knew him so well, and then people are like, bitch, he's a white guy. Like, what the fuck do you mean? No, but we will keep you from making it trash, Tom. Why? Tom, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Right? Hold on, stop timing out, Tom, because I want to see what's going on here. What's your problem, Tom? Talk to me, darling. You guys know how I get with Toms, even though the other Tom was actually a Josh. Sean Reyes, do you believe in aliens? Yes, of course I do. Who doesn't? I mean, anyone that doesn't is just in denial. All YouTube gives me are tarot lives. Marian and furry lives and ASMR lives. Do you listen to Nirvana? Yes, I do. What's your favorite Nirvana song? Do you believe that unicorns were ever real? Yes, 100%. Unicorns, mermaids. You have roaches in your house. Why, thank you, Josh. Hi, Shane. How are you? Put all the knives. Hey, Tom. Tom, we have another Tom here, and he's being a nuisance, but I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know what's happening. Katie sent you a kiss, Tom. The other Tom might think it's for him, though. Is he like timed out? Is he Tommed out? Is he timed out? You know, I miss you, Tom, when you're not around. I'm glad you've been in the past few lives because you were like missing some, or then some of you would just like pop in for a minute and then disappear, and we've been so lonely without you. Shadow figures, Carl Jung, the Kabbalion, and other spirituality, Chris. Oh yeah, that's the stuff we be talking about. We be talking about it. Tom, I appreciate you protecting us from freaky people. I used to do coaching for others through, is it Fiverr or Fiverr, to provide a cheaper alternative for people. Yeah, I mean, it's like all the power to the people that like are like charging like thousands of dollars to help people. Like if you can get clients and um, make that money, then by all means do it. But you know, it's like I said, for me, like I'm a fucking broke bitch. Like I'm on disability. Like you know what it's like trying to fucking pay for spiritual fucking help because health insurance isn't gonna fucking cover it, even though it should. It should cover it because your energy field is just as important as your physical body. Um, I want to say if anything, it could be it could be more important because your everything that happens to your physical body, it has to penetrate through your auric field first. So if you're keeping your energy clear and your energy in flow and your energy strong and protected, then you're less likely to get sick. You're less likely to struggle with your emotions and your mental, you know? So energy work is super fucking important. Um, Jay Powell from New Zealand. What's up in New Zealand? This chart is feminine from my understanding. Um, yeah, but isn't there like or maybe I'm confusing it with something else that I was looking into. I don't know. I should have brought the tablet out with me so I could look it up now and tell you where I had confusion. Andrew, take me to America from Russia, and I have a meteorite for 20 million. We'll sell the mask to Leona. What? House tablet, let us get to know you. Okay, sorry. Can I be a mod? Yeah, we gotta get to know you first. We gotta get to know you first. Although I did make someone a mod their first night in last night, but and it turned out he's 15. But he's been a good mod. He's been a good mod, so I appreciate him. Ishtar is like many other famous historical figures where they were switched out to be new people. Oh, I see. My understanding with Lemurians is that they don't have mouths and didn't need them. They were completely telepathic and found mouths and talking unnecessary. Oh, I see. Um, yeah, I was connecting with Atlantis at the beginning to middle of last year. And it's weird. All the years that I've been doing this work, I've connected with all kinds of beings, and I had heard of Atlantis and Lemuria, but they didn't like neither of them like were like resonating in a way where I felt connected. And weird. It's weird that suddenly last year I started feeling very connected with Atlantis, and then I was getting all kinds of signs and synchronicities to Atlantis. Ooh, and also Phantom. I did a meditation where I connected with Phantom's energy, and I think he took me to Atlantis. Because the meditation that I did, we were like on a beach and he took my hand and he brought me in the water. And when we got in the water, we turned into mermaids. And then I was following him because he was like trying to take me somewhere and I didn't know where we were going. And the water just kept getting darker and darker and darker. And I was like, we were swimming for a while. It's weird when you're in meditation and you're like visualizing and seeing yourself as a mermaid swimming for a while, because it's like, all right, if I'm making this like all up in my head, why can't I just get to where we're going and just picture that? But it was just darkness. We were swimming in darkness, and I was starting to like get nervous. And then he kept looking back at me and smiling. So I kept feeling like, oh, okay, like we're okay, we're okay. And then it was like black. It was like blackness in the water. It's almost like he took me like to a place underneath the ocean under the ocean. And then suddenly like there was like a break in the darkness, and it was like all lit up, and it was this beautiful kingdom. And he was just like kind of just like showing it to me like with his hands, and like he didn't say it, but I heard him say it. It's like his mouth didn't move, but I heard him say like, this is like where we're from. And then I got interrupted with my meditation. So but I was just like, oh, this is interesting. And then I was like, wait, maybe he brought me to Atlantis. Right? Because isn't it under the ocean now? We have mouths now, but it's not an evolutionary trait. Us having mouths is more of a de-evolutionary trait. Yeah. Sounds like it. Hey Darko, how did you become a mod? Well, Darko's name is Dustin, and if I keep seeing people like coming back and they're like regulars, then and I trust that they're gonna remove just like people that are trolling, um, then I make them mods. She got two different chats open. Wait, who? Ooh, me? No, I'm just behind in the chat. That's all. I'm like really behind in the chat because I have to scroll. Like, and there's a lot of comments here. And then when I'm talking, if you guys are all just chatting, and then next thing you know, like the chat goes from like this long to like this long. Tom wanted the specifics of your exact location. USA offended him. Oh, it's like, why do people really care where I'm from? Unless we're gonna meet, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. And none of us are gonna meet, you know? Like, Katie, I love you, and you're a female. Like, I shouldn't like be nervous or scared to meet you. But even still, like, I'm not gonna meet you. So especially that's why I'm pointing it out with Katie, because like Katie's one of my longest fucking subscribers that's in these chats, and she's a woman, so like I would feel safe and comfortable meeting her before anybody else in here. But like everyone else that wants to know where I'm at, you're all dudes. And if you're sitting there like, why would that make you not feel safe? You're an idiot. Sorry, but do men understand what it's like for a female in this world? Like, do you guys understand that it's a constant, even if we're not consciously thinking of it, subconsciously, we are constantly scanning the environment around us. Am I safe? Am I safe? Um, Catherine was correct also. They got to know me and let me keep it. So I try to be mindful and use it to help keep the chat decent. Yeah, and I appreciate it, Dustin. She's reading a different chat. No, I'm just way behind. When I have my tablet, like it shows like a timestamp next to each comment, but like on my phone it doesn't show me the timestamp, so I can't even tell you guys how far behind I am. Um, you know what? I'm gonna. I'm just scrolling forward. Okay, I scrolled forward. I'm caught up with the chat now. I hate scrolling forward for people that are new here, because I like to read everyone's comment. I don't like to leave anyone out. So then when I'm like, you know what, let me catch up with the chat, and then I'm scrolling past a bunch of people, and then I'm like, oh, this kind of hurts. Today I went to a dentist and I'm really hurting. Can you please shout out with me? Brittany Shipley. Oh man, the dentist. What did they do to you? You know, when I go to the dentist and they do like a filling and then like a part of my mouth is like numb and like it's like crooked. Ivy, what do you mean? Wait, who's Ivy? Where's Ivy? What's up, NF? Your name intrigues me. Oh, NF, like the rapper? He has a good song. What is it? Mansion? Will you become my wife? I fell in love with you, pretty girl. One cup. This is not church, bro. LOL. It's fucking hot in here. I'm gonna end up dropping the phone trying to adjust the temperature. NF, stop it. Heat is annoying. But if I turn it off, it's gonna be freezing. Oh man. If you want, you have the ability to slow the chat down. I do? How do I do that? Eric would like a reading. What do you want a reading on, Eric? My boob's itchy, guys. Excuse me. I couldn't ignore it. I couldn't ignore it. It's like, itchy titty. What the fuck? Dog girl can't be scared to go outside and live. We only live once. Dude went straight to marriage, right? Like, you don't even want to take me out on a date first? And, like, I could be insane. You just want to marry me. Oh, nobody on here is going to get to marry me. Sorry, guys. Nobody on here is going to get to date me either. Maybe Katie, though. If she decides she wants to be a lesbian. You want to be a lesbian, Katie? I've had enough of these guys. Lenny, you got 2 marriage proposals in 2 days. You killing it. Yeah, I know. I could crack the window, but then, like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that doesn't mean we can't still be friends, though, NF. Need to let the cards show me whether I give my ex a second chance. Oh, alright. Oh, yeah, we were talking about your ex, and then I'm so fucking far behind in the chat that it's, like, hard to have a conversation about it because I'm reading 20 minutes ago, and then if you're responding to what I'm saying, I'm not going to see it for another 20 minutes. Alright, oh, wait, Eric, did you ever say, like, what happened with you and your ex? Like, especially, like, if you guys broke up a long time ago. I wonder, should Eric give his ex another chance? We got the 2 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, shit. But we got the Tower at the bottom. Ooh, you know what? I think you're gonna know when you see them. I think it's gonna hit you. I think it's gonna hit you. But, like, in a good way. In a good way. I mean, we've got the 2 of Wands. This is like a focused energy, and also, like, it's a rainbow back here. And then we've got the Ace of Wands. I mean, this could be a boner, dude. It could be a boner. But Ace of Wands is about like a passionate new beginning, and then you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is like the Ten of Cups is like happy fairy tale, but fairy tale cannot be fucking real. But the Ten of Pentacles is real, and it's solid. So I'm thinking maybe you know what? I don't even think you have. I could be wrong. Please come back and let me know if I ever give a reading and I'm wrong. Like I want to know, you know, because sometimes when I'm right, I'm like I'm right, really. um, and yeah, we've got the Tower, and then we've got the Page of Wands, but we also have the Fool. The Fool. Page of Wands is the Explorer page. Hmm. Underneath the Fool, we have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. All right, try to. I almost feel like you're probably going to see them and it's probably going to hit you and you're going to be like, I didn't even need that card reading because regardless of what she said, I'm feeling something. But, you know, I am noticing that there aren't cups here. There's wands, you know. It might just be like a physical attraction. Or it could start off like physical, like you just feel so fucking drawn back together. Um, but with the Tower, there's gonna be some kind of like surprise, and but like with the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Page of Wands and the Fool, like I'm feeling like it's gonna catch you off guard, like how pulled to them you feel. But like I said, please come back and let me know if I'm on point or if I'm off point. Is that even a term? People say on point, but you never hear anyone say off point. I'm gonna make that a thing. That's off point. Um, I feel the energy shift. Oh, you feel the energy shift, that guy? Because the energy has fucking shifted recently. I mean, the energy's always shifting, but there was like a huge shift recently. Um, I had the chick that does egg clearings on me. She hit me up. She was like, "How are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm actually doing really good. How are you?" She's like, "Ugh, just you know, feeling it." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I felt it too, but it's like I almost felt like the energy of it before, and now I'm like feeling like the like more like excited energy." Um, Hey Anthony, how's it going in California? What's going on with the fires over there? Are you near the fires? You safe? Well, safe enough to be on YouTube, I guess, right? I don't think they wanted to date for more than a night though. Much respect, Memphis checking in sub. Oh, thank you. New sub. Oh, thank you, 901. Um, where's my husband? I don't have one. Or do I? Shit, I might. I could have lost him and forgot about him. That's not good. Good thing I never got married. People are like, what the fuck just happened? What just happened? Thought she was the one 25 years ago and it ended badly. Some of the scars and grief are still there. Oh, did she hurt you? Oh man, is it kind of like my situation that I was explaining? Fucker cheated on me, then lied to me. You know what's crazy is before I got confirmation that he was cheating, before I even had any suspicion that he was cheating on me, he came over one night and he kissed me. And I fucking pulled away and I was like, "You've been with somebody else." And he was like, "What?" It was weird. Like, I got this feeling in my gut and then the thought popped in my head, he's been with somebody else. And he had been, the fucker. That's another thing. Like when I was saying earlier when somebody was talking about psychic and medium, it's like I do have psychic moments. Uh, yeah, you thought they were the one, so yeah, it's gonna hit you. But like I said, keep in mind that they're all wands here. It could just be like a physical thing. Take your time with it because we also had the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is just kind of like not real, don't, not doing anything, just like, it's like get yourself in a secure position in the situation and just try and hold your position, you know? Um, don't forget what happened 25 years ago, but don't also don't friggin' assume that it's going to be the exact same because 25 years is a long time. You know, I've always, like me, I've always been me. I'm still me. But I'm also not the same person that I was a few years ago, let alone 25 years ago. So just be cautious. Be cautious. Hi Joseph, I'm good. How are you? Love and marriage, right, Dustin? Love and marriage. So far, all wrong. JK is unlike universal fit. We had something special and I moved out of state for a job and career and I planned on coming back for Christmas to propose and found out she was seeing someone on the side. That's why I hate Christmas. Oh. Do you think she was seeing them before you went away? I mean, either way, it doesn't fucking matter. I mean, I'm not sleeping with anybody, one, because I choose not to, but also I have a crush on somebody that I never even fucking met before. So like, ugh, I would I wouldn't even want to fucking talk to somebody else just because I have a crush on somebody. I've had a crush on them for 10 months. That's a long time. So I mean, if somebody's a cheater, somebody's a cheater. But did she learn from her mistakes? Is it something she's continued to do? You know, there's a lot to learn from this situation before you can make a move in it. I am palmist and numerologist and the tarot. Let me join live stream. You are joined in the live stream. I will go and let you know. All right. Yeah, let me know for sure. Even if you don't catch a live, you can always like take down my email. It's in my description on my page, or even if you go to my Instagram or my Facebook, the links are in the description on my YouTube channel. And like you can private message me and let me know, if you don't want to wait for a live. All right. Vera! Yes! You're here! You're so here! I'm so excited. Did you try deleting the app at all? And also, Vera, I was looking into it and it was saying not only do you have to have on the YouTube settings to get the notifications, but also you have to check your phone settings. Like you go into settings on go into like the phone settings and then in there like go into like apps and notifications and then you should be able to see each app which one the notifications are turned on and off. Because you were telling me that you don't get notifications for anyone that you're subscribed to, so it might be like your phone settings. Um, because I don't want you missing the lives, and I don't. It's so funny once I started the fucking live, I was like, shit, I should have messaged Vera. I was like, the fuck. Of course, I remember after I start the live. So I want to figure out how to get your notifications working. I just got my wife the roses that are preserved. What do you think? I have one of them. If you look at some of my pre-recorded tarot readings on the channel, you'll see that I have a preserved rose in like the backdrop. I used to have a purple one, but I have a red one now. They're so pretty because they come in like the Beauty and the Beast like dome thing. I've been working a lot, and when she came on, I don't get notification. Yeah, we gotta figure out this notification thing, Vera. What state you live in? I'm just gonna take a road trip there and adjust your, adjust your notification settings. Like Lenny said, we should all change and not be the same person we were years ago. Yeah, what's the point of fucking living if we're just gonna stay the same thing for fucking years and years and years? And when we're younger, all the people that we grow up around, um, they're part of our programming. We have to deprogram and reprogram and be who we are at the core. It's like we spend our lives being who we were programmed to be, but that's not who we are. So it's like, yes, I've always been me. I've always been Lindsay, but I've changed a lot over the years, but while still being the same because I've been deprogramming stuff that isn't actually me. It sounds confusing, but if you guys know what I mean, you know what I mean. It's going to be hard to stay even keel on the feelings, but I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I mean all that wand energy, dude. You better put your dick in your waistband so that way if it friggin' just gets hard on the spot, it's like hidden. Put it on safety. You gotta pull up the e-brake. uh, like, do all guys know that trick? So you're not walking around knocking things over with your boner. You put it in your waistband. It's called putting it on safety. Like this e-brake I got right here. You just pull it up. I didn't date or talk to anyone else for 2 years after my ex and I broke up. She ran the gamut, lol. Yeah, I mean, I've been single for 3 years now, but I mean, if you count the situationship, wasn't a relationship, but I've been healing from that for over a year now. But I have tried to talk to people. I have tried to connect with people, and Phantom's the only one that I really fucking like. Everyone else just sucks. Ugh. Maybe I'm too picky. I don't know. I don't know. Girls one way too old to be having crushes. You are never too old to have a crush. You're never too old to have a crush. Oh man. I mean, on one hand, I'm kind of like, I am too old to be having a crush, but then I'm like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. I deserve to. You know how good it feels to have a crush? Because it feels like sweet and innocent, and it's like fun to be attracted to somebody, but there's not any, like it's just a crush, so there's no disappointment. I can just enjoying him. I don't have to hate him. We're not dating. We haven't met. He's not, I don't have to be like, oh, he's cheating on me and getting some other girl pregnant. I can just admire his beauty from afar. Oh, man. I need a hot tub time machine. Oh, yeah, you and me both. Hey, Ryan, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, weed. I gotta smoke some weed. Um, oh, maybe it's my phone settings. Yeah, check the phone settings. Oh yeah, Dustin. Because you're saying tell Vera to unsubscribe and then resubscribe. Um, but no, she's not getting notifications for any of the channels she's subscribed to. And I was telling her to try like before I like looked up like the that you can it can be the phone settings. I was telling her to like try like upgrading the app or deleting the YouTube app and re-downloading it because I've done that before and then all of a sudden things are working. Hey Eddie, how are you? Oof, why are you cussing? That's not ladylike, miss. You know, I'm not gonna waste my fucking time or my life trying to make sure I'm being ladylike. You know how fucking miserable life would be if I had to worry about being ladylike on top of all the shit that happens? The fuck? I'm busy smoking weed over here, anyways. Hey, midget boy. How you doing? Oh yeah, I gotta I'm not I don't think I ever subscribed to your channel, Dustin. I gotta remember to do that when I'm not live streaming. Next time you message me, make sure you send me a reminder and be like, "Hey, you bitch, did you subscribe to my channel yet?" Like, I can't have you subscribe to my channel. I'm not subscribed to yours. What the fuck? Kind of asshole doesn't support someone that's supporting them? You used to be Lynn, then Lindsay. You know, there was a time where people were calling me Linny D, Linny Dizzle, then sometimes just Diz, sometimes Dizzle. I kind of miss it. I kind of miss it. My stepmother that passed away, she used to call me Diz. I miss her. I miss her. Women should not curse. It's not ladylike. Thank God I'm not a woman. uh, Eric, rub one out before going to meet her. Yeah, rub a few out before you go meet her. Maybe even rub it out so much that you give it rug burns. So maybe it'll be too sore to get hard. Oh man. No name Johnny. LOL, I never heard that before. Love it. What, the safety? Uh, maybe just a little slap and tickle. It feels good up in your waistband. Dustin's like, yeah, when I put it in my waistband, I sit there rubbing it against my waistband. You find yourself poking your own belly button often. Oh, man. Hi, Sophia. Yeah, situationship. That was bullshit. Oh, we have another Dustin here. Dustin says you're my crush. Aren't crushes fun though? You know? Before like you like actually like date them and then realize they fucking suck. And then you don't even get to enjoy liking them anymore. Oh. Right, Katie? Half Hog Lenny does not like being told what to do. We're misfits here, love. Yeah, there's only like certain situations I want to be told what to do, and it's not on my YouTube channel, that's for certain. You need good man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't need one. I'd like one. That would be nice. You know, but I'm gonna be spending Valentine's Day alone, my birthday alone, uh, all the holidays alone. Well, I got my kids, so that's good. But they're gonna grow up and leave me someday, and I'll just be alone. Well, I got you guys, so I'll never be alone again. um, Subscribed so fast. Thank you, Eddie. Hi, Chad. How are you? Are do-overs possible in the space-time continuum? I think they are. I A lot of the times, no. You know, exes are exes for a reason. But are there certain situations? And yeah, I believe so. I believe so. Well, even like my ex, if I was still like interested in him like that, like, I think he'd probably be worshiping the ground that I walk on and be fucking feeling blessed that he even had another chance. Um, I'm just not interested in it with him. Um, I feel like I know a couple that had broken up and then got back together years ago, but I can't think of who they are. But like I said, trust your intuition. You know what I mean? Like if you have that feeling of like I know it's a bad idea, um, but I am super attracted. You know, you gotta kind of figure out which energy is being pulled towards her and which energy is pulling you away from her. Like, is it your fear pulling you away from her, or is it your intuition that's like, no, bad idea? Usually, a good way to tell the difference between your fear and your intuition is your intuition's quiet. Your fear is usually shouting over it and drowning it out. At least for me, that's what happens. You know, like with Situationship, dude, when I first met him, like I had that intuitive nudge of this guy is full of shit. He can't be trusted. But the circumstances we met under is kind of why I kept ignoring my intuition, because we met at an energy share and he was coming to sound healings and energy events with me, so I was looking at it like he was doing the same healing work that I was, but he wasn't. Um, we were doing like different levels. I'm like a hardcore energy healing, you know. And then there's the people that you know they're just you know there's spiritual people where it's a fucking lifestyle for them, and then there's people where it's kind of like a trend or a hobby, and I feel like he was more kind of like, oh, like this is working for now, you know? So I should have trusted my intuition, but, you know, my logic and my reasoning was like, well, you know, he's telling me that I'm important to him. He's giving me the attention that I want. He was love bombing me. Um, and he's also doing healing work, so even though I'm picking up on these like negative aspects, he seems to be wanting to work on himself. But he he just wanted to get over being butthurt about his ex-wife. That's really the only healing he wanted to do. Because anytime we would discuss like shadow work, like those hidden parts in his subconscious, like he didn't want to face those aspects. He was like, can I heal without having to face it? Like, no. No. But the whole point of that story was you gotta learn the difference between your voice of, you know, your ego, your fear, and your intuition, your masculine energy, your feminine energy. Gotta have them in balance, so that way your feminine energy is helping your masculine energy navigate through things properly. um Hold on, I'm gonna just scroll and scroll. Oh, okay, we caught up already. He sounds like a poser. Yeah, he was. Oh man, devil energy like a motherfucker, and I got pulled right into the fucking trap. Dude, I was sick. I was sick over that connection. Like, you know, somebody has completely just sunk their hooks in and just fucking sucked the life out of you when you're losing 30 pounds over trying to disconnect from them. I'm grateful to have lost the weight. I wanted to lose the weight. I still have more weight to lose. But I didn't want to lose it from being depressed over some fuckwad that didn't deserve my time, energy, or my fucking love. Or my body for that matter. He is a beta. Yeah, no, but he's a dominant, you know, alpha male. But like you said, he's a poser. He's a beta. I'm more of an alpha. And you know what? I think that was intimidating to him because, like, he's all like wanting to be called sir in the bedroom, but yet, sir would have been more fitting for me than him. Oh, the stranger. Thank you. I'm not a man eater. Oh, my phone's at 20%. If so, we would have no time for online videos, just lots to do together. Anyone that claims that typically isn't an alpha or a dom. Yeah. Well, you know, I had never been with a dom before. I thought it was going to be fun and exciting. You know, he's all talking about ropes and shit. I fucking bought rope. I gave it to him. He didn't do nothing with it. It's like, okay. He probably used it with the girl he's with now, though. I hope she likes having my rope tied around her wrists. She probably thinks it's his rope. She probably thought like he came like equipped, but he didn't. He didn't. Fake doms can be unsafe in the bedroom. You know, when we were together though, like he wasn't I mean, other than he was probably fucking other girls when I wasn't around. But when we were together, he wasn't being unsafe with me. He was always good with me in that aspect, except for like, you know, slacking in some areas where it's like, all right, well, you want to do these things, so let's try them. And he fumbled. Um, He's probably getting tied up with the rope you bought. I don't think he's getting tied up, because I used to make jokes like, oh, maybe I should tie you up, and he's not into switching at all. What's gonna happen to me after I leave this stream? I don't know, you might go to bed. I don't know. How strange is love? Something that feels so good can also feel so terrible. Well, it's not the love that feels terrible. It's the loss of it that feels terrible. And you know what hurt for me? It wasn't just like the loss of it. It was also, I had all this like love for this person, and it just kept wanting to like leave my field and go towards him, but it can't. So then it's just like stuck, and then this pressure builds up because it has nowhere to go. Um, and that's what grief is. It's when there's feelings that there's they have nowhere to escape to, so the pressure just builds up and it just turns into grief. Um, but I was saying in my live stream, was it earlier today or last night? I'm grateful for what I went through with that guy. I went through fucking hell. Like, he chewed me up. He fucking spit me out like I was nothing. But I rise from the ashes like a fucking phoenix. And you know what? What's he doing? Probably the same fucking thing he was when I met him. And I'm on here on YouTube getting to know all of you. And we're all gonna fucking help each other and be each other's friends and have a great fucking day every time that we're on here. You know? And I hope you guys have great days when you're not on here with me. But times where you're having a bad day and I'm on, I hope it brightens your fucking day. And other people in the chat will help brighten your day too. I love it when people come on here and they have a problem. And if I'm talking and I don't see the comment yet, but the moderators and other people in the chat start chatting them up and trying to help them through their issue, I fucking love that. I love that. I think that's great, because this world fucking sucks and there's too many shitty people just trying to use each other and fucking toss them aside like they don't fucking matter. But we all matter. I think it's both also stranger. Wait, what? Um, I don't know what you were responding to. I don't know what you were responding to, Vera. Were you responding to stranger? Did stranger say something? Are dom males really insecure? I don't know. I think it's the other way around. It, they're insecure. Well, I see from my experience with the one I was involved with, um, his upbringing, his father treated him like a piece of shit. So there was that, like, having to put on the mask of, I'm a dominant alpha male, like nothing can hurt me. So for him to want to be a dom in the bedroom, it was a way for him to be in control and feel like he was not only in control, but that he had power. But he was a soft dom. You know, he wasn't like a soft dom is like they're like a gentleman, you know. Um, they more want to like encourage than, you know, there's different levels to that kind of stuff, which I didn't know, but I learned all about it because I was reading about it when I was connected to him because I wanted to know. Because I honestly believe that BDSM, if it's between two people that love each other, I believe that it can be used to help heal each other. You know, like for him, like he did need somebody that was submissive. He needed somebody that was a good girl, you know, because it made him feel safe to be able to be in control without having to be ridiculed or emasculated. Um, so I just heard that song, Sexual Healing, and that's what it can be. But then you get these guys that they, you know, they shouldn't be asking you to do certain things, like if they're not willing to commit to you. I mean, if you're fine with not being committed, then fine. But I kept telling him I was not okay if it was just sex. And he just, it was weird. I've never seen somebody so crafty with lies. Like, I've seen people outright lie. I've seen people, like, omit things. But he had this way of using truths to conceal a truth. So it's like he's not lying, but he's not being honest. So you can't confront him about lying. Like, he was good at it. Like, I told him, like, you're the master of fucking illusions, bro. Like, and knowing his trauma and his upbringing, rightfully so. He was exactly what he was programmed to be. Um, but but there was also a very loving and caring and gentle person inside of him. But to to just like openly show that to him, he was raised that's not safe. You're gonna get hit and told you're a little bitch for that. So, you know, but I think not just think, I truly believe if he does hardcore shadow work and faces all those things that he's so terrified of, he's good. He. I don't even think he has a fucking clue how powerful he can be. Not a fucking clue. And that goes for everybody. That goes for everybody. Shadow work is the shit. I'm all for it. It's like everything I went through with that guy, it's like it fucking hurt so much. But if I had the opportunity to friggin' learn through a shitty situation again, I'm going for it. Because you know what? I'm going to learn more from a fucked up situation than one that looks like fucking sunshine and rainbows. Yeah, that looks like a good, warm, peaceful, joyful time with the sunshine and rainbows, but I'm not going to learn or grow from that. You know, like Phantom, the guy that I've been crushing on all year long. It's like I'm kind of fucking terrified of him because of how much I like him and I've never fucking met him. Um, but I'll fucking go down that fucking road, even though he could completely destroy me and hurt my feelings. But I know it's my choice to do that. Um, I've talked a lot about situationship, dude, on the channel just because, people usually can relate to that. And a lot of times I call him a fuckwad or fucking idiot or whatever the fuck, but he is a wounded person, so I really shouldn't even be talking about him like that. And also, I did choose to stay involved. It was my choice to, even though he wasn't giving me the information that I needed to make a healthy decision for myself, um, I still knew something was up. I should have got out of it sooner, but I didn't. But I didn't because there was stuff that I needed to learn. And I don't fucking regret that. I don't regret meeting him. I don't regret wanting him. I don't regret loving him. Did it hurt? Like, sometimes when I talk about what a fucking douchebag he is, like, it can be perceived as I do regret it, but I don't. I don't at all. I'm gonna scroll and catch up. I think of being a dom as being a guide or teacher. Yeah, and you know what? He was good at that. But then, like, full picture, it was like, what are you doing? You know, this could have been something like really healing for the both of us. But I don't know. I don't know. I think he was just meant to teach me all the lessons that I learned from him. I think he was a huge part in my transformation, that I needed that connection with him in order to have the transformation. And also, I know I played a huge part in his healing journey. And he's with the girl that he was fucking lying to me about now, but they've been together for I think like 6 months at least now. Um, and they seem happy. So I mean, it could be a lie because social media. You don't fucking know. But I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, and you know what? I'm happy for me too, because I'm gonna have something way better than what he could have fucking gave me. It's fun and enjoyable. MC, LOL. Think of being. Oh yeah, I read that. No way, Darko. My last B. There's a word for that, but I can't remember it, Linny. Wait, for what? Just give me skin on skin, Darko. LOL. Aside from manipulation. Oops, my last boyfriend was Dom and ended up being a train wreck. Aftercare is crucial for BDSM and kink play. Um, Putting titles on people is kind of whack anyway. We're all coming from all sorts of things. I lost a lot of topical sensation on my body, MC, so now I'm more of a visual and audio person. I like the sights and sounds to turn me on and engage me deeper. You heard sexual healing, and I heard red solo cup sounds. Like he needs a lesson in maturity if he cheated on you. Um, oh wait, situationship, dude. We weren't even in a relationship. Dude could never tell me how he felt about me. It was like all, oh, like I'm open to seeing if there's something more between us, and I shouldn't have slept with him. I shouldn't have. But we had spent 5 months hanging out together, and I wanted him so bad, like the whole time. So then, like, when it was like, okay, we're gonna see if, like, this is gonna go somewhere, he told me we're gonna go on a date and shit, and then I fucked up and I slept with him too soon. I should have made him take me on a date first. I never got that fucking date that he told me we could go on. And then I brought it up one time after the initial time it was brought up, and I was like, are we ever gonna go on that date? And he was like, yeah. And when he said yeah, again, I got that intuitive feeling of it's never gonna happen. And I was just like, I'm not gonna bring it up again. I'm not gonna keep bringing up that I want someone to take me on a date. But then when things would get weird, when I'm like, you can't tell me how you feel about me. I'm not comfortable sleeping with you, so let's just go back to just being friends. And like, so I would go and I would hang out and we wouldn't have sex. Um, but again, I was super fucking attracted to him. So then it was like, I'm like, like, are you like anti-relationship, or like what's the deal here? Because can we see if this goes somewhere or not? And then he was like, okay. Um, and then after like a month, it's like, wait, are we still just having sex? That's all this is? Like, and but you can't even give me a straight answer on that. Well, then I shouldn't be sleeping with you. So then I would be like, well, we're just gonna go back to just being friends again. It's like, I'm fine going back to being friends. If there's something more here, let's explore it. If there's not, stop fucking touching me. You know, and I don't know. It's just like, you're a grown ass man, bro. Like you're in your late fucking 30s, and you can't fucking tell someone that you've been insisting they're such a great friend to you and they're so important to you. You can't tell them whether you like them like that or not. You're a fucking pussy. Shit. Now I just sound like his dad. The fuck? What the fuck? But I don't know. Like I said, he's with who he's supposed to be with, and I'm gonna be with who I'm meant to be with, and it's certainly not shit like that. Um, she's distracted currently. She still may not see you. Wait, who? Let's try this again. Hello. Oh, hi, Rare Breed. How are you? I'm sorry I didn't see you. Anyone have any thought about psychedelics teaching us about ourselves? Well, I mean, they do. They do. I mean, I'm not like, I don't have like professional knowledge on it. I've taken them before. They do help. They do help. Yeah, because she definitely won't see you if you're timed out. Yeah. I like how you can embrace the suck. That makes me think of, did you ever see that? Is it Beastly? It's like a Beauty and the Beast, but it's got like Vanessa Hudgens, and one of the Olsen twins is in it, and she says embrace the suck or something like that. No, I'm not from Long Island. How long ago was your breakup? What, the situationship dude? Or are you talking about when I was talking about the guy that I dated and then 15 years later he was apologizing and telling me he was thinking about me the whole time? Oh. If you're talking about situationship dude, I started trying to detach from him in May of 2023. Um, but then I was still wanted to be his friend because his friendship did mean a lot to me. Like, that's what also really sucked about it. Like, I didn't just like lose somebody that like I had feelings for. Like, I lost a friend that was really fucking important to me. Like, if I had known it was going to turn out the way it did, like I would have never slept with him and I would have kept him as a friend. um but again, I don't regret any of it because everything happened exactly how it was supposed to. But yeah, I started trying to disconnect from him in May of 2023, but I didn't actually disconnect until October of 2023. And then during that time was when I really started to like watch his Facebook to see if he was interested in that girl that I was suspicious about. And he was. Um, and then I had hit him up in January of 2024, and we text a little bit between January and March, and then he was he was lying to me still about being interested in that girl, and then tried to flip it on me and accuse me of gossiping with his ex-wife, whom I never fucking talked to. It's like, dude, you're my friend. Forget about us sleeping together. Like, you're my fucking friend. You think I'm gonna be going and talking to your ex-wife that you hate? That's what you think of me? Out of all the fucking time you spent with me, that's what you think of me? That was so fucking insulting to me. Like, it still fucking disgusts me that he tried to flip it on me like that. Like, dude, just fucking, yeah, Lynn, I like someone else. Cool. Why couldn't you just had said that? It's fine. You need some advice on how to get her? I'll fucking let you know. You want to know how a woman thinks so you don't fuck it up? I'll let you know. You know, like when I love somebody, I want them happy whether they're with me or with someone else. Like when I love somebody, I love them wholeheartedly. I don't fucking half-ass the way I love. And I don't think he understood that, because most people don't love like that. Most people, like, if they love you and you want to be with someone else, usually they hate you. Me, I'm like, this hurts me, but if it's gonna make you happy, then that's what's right for you. I wouldn't ever want somebody trying to be with me when they'd be happier somewhere else. um but yeah, so I fully disconnected from him in March. So, but the last time I saw him was September of 2023, I believe. Yeah, September of 2023. So, yeah, I'm not really sure when to say when I started my healing journey from all that, because I did start, well, I could say May 2023 because that's when I did start trying to disconnect from him. But, you know, when you try and disconnect and you try to let it go, and you, especially if I knew what was going on, it would have been easier to let go so I could do the healing work. When they want to keep you in a confused state and gaslight or ghost, it fucks you up even more, because it's almost like you know how they say like your brain's like a computer. It's like, all right, well, I got to put this file somewhere, but I don't know where to file it. Like, what letter does it go under? A, B, C, D? I don't even fucking know, because I don't know what this file is, because I don't have all the information in it. So, so, then it just led me to having to fucking stalk and figure it out myself. But when I say stalk, I just mean social media. I wasn't going by his house or anything like that. Was more my sister's style. She'd be like, "Come on, Lynn, we're gonna go for a high ride and stalk Joey." She used to date this guy, Joey. She would just drive around, just circling his fucking apartment. Oh man, my sister was a dangerous person. It's probably much safer for you guys that she's crippled in a nursing home now. Um, I'm just skimming through the chat real quick. I'm like skipping so much. I'm sorry, guys. Oh man, you seem like you would be the ultimate bar date. Someone would appreciate your personality, so raise the bar. You're worth it. A bar date. You know what's funny is I went to the bar one night, and I was by myself, and I like little hole in the wall bars where there's like nobody there. I don't like Even when I was 21, like I didn't like places that are fucking jumping, because big crowds make me feel like energy, um, but I was at the bar once, and there was this old guy. He was like in his 70s. I just chatted him up all night. He just enjoyed having like a nice young lady to talk to. We ended up friends on social media, and then I had to delete him, because then I had my stepfather busting my balls, calling the guy my stalker with a walker. Oh man. Yeah, no, the guy just enjoyed my company so much. Like he had the bartender take a picture of us together. He probably went home and jerked off to it. And then he gave me weed before I left too. It was like, thanks. uh, the faux dom. Yeah. The faux ho. uh, was Fodom younger or older than you? He was actually my age, which is funny because like my son's father is 9 years older than me, but my daughter's father is 9 years younger than me. So like there's always been an age difference between me and the guys that I'm interested in. And he was only 6 months younger than me. Laugh my ass off inserting an entire Where is that coming from? Hold on, I'm missing something. Why is Dustin talking about fisting? I might have to take your word on a few, but what the heck is fishing? Oh man. Yeah, I would like he had explained like some of like the stuff that he was into, and it was all stuff that I was like open to, but he was not asking me about fisting. I would have been like, stay the fuck away from me. Oh man. Dustin's like, so you would tell me that? Yeah. Stay the fuck away from me. Keep your fist to yourself, bro. Um Dude, I had never had anybody call me a good girl before during sex. That was interesting. Those are some powerful words, guys. I was like, really? I am, aren't I? Uh, it's like you watch 50 Shades of Grey and you think, oh, like this movie's hot, like, oh yeah, that would be good, but like you don't realize like what the words good girl do to you until like somebody's actually saying it to you in the right tone too and at the right time. I was watching some guy on Instagram. He was making like a joke about saying like good girl, and he was saying you can't say it like good girl, like you're talking to a fucking dog. There's like a science to it. But I never want anyone calling me that again, because then it would make me think of him. I don't want to think about him if I'm having sex with someone else. Um, Dude, that shit made me fucking crazy though, because like when I realized he was going after some other girl, the thought of him calling another girl good girl made me want to fucking go insane. I was like, oh man, I kind of feel like that crazy chick in 50 Shades Darker. Only I'm not suicidal. Like, I want to hurt somebody. That dude's lucky. That dude's lucky that I'm like as sane as I am, because there's a very crazy aspect that's inside of my head, but there's a lot of very sane aspects in here too. Oh man. I think I was probably like a serial killer in a past life or something, because I think everyone has those thoughts. Do you guys ever like someone's pissing you off and like you don't put your hands on them, but inside your head you're imagining just like choking the life out of them and it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to imagine it so you don't actually fucking do it. Loyal to a fault, so what you say and say what you do. I hate little reindeer games. Yeah, the fuck. Mm-hmm. Joey bag of donuts. What? We've been on for almost 2 hours now. That means I've just been burning gas in my car to keep it warm to be on here with you guys. Hmm. I can't even get a tampon up there, not that I need it. Oh, man. Samantha, some people need privacy, so they go to the car. Yeah. Well, I could have recorded in the house tonight, but well, I can't smoke the bowl in the house. So the car it was, the car it is. Hole in a wall bars are the best. Love being able to talk and do little slow dancing. Yeah, and I like being in control of the fucking music that's on too. It's funny when I was 21 and I first started going to the bar. Me and my friend, we were going to this little hole in the wall bar, and the bartender was an older guy, and he saw us going over to the jukebox, and he was just like, "Oh, great, they're gonna put on their fucking music." He was surprised when we put on Pat Benatar and Janis Joplin, and he was dancing around singing the songs. He was like so happy that we were us and not like the normal younger crowd. Uh, that dude was an awesome bartender, let me tell you, because I brought a friend to that bar once. She fucking left her wallet there. He took it, he put it aside. We went there the next day. We were like, did she leave her wallet here? He was like, yep, I got it right here for you. Had everything still in it. Then another one of my friends, she was there one night when I wasn't there, and she got so drunk. Um, the bartender and his girlfriend drove her and her car home. She threw up all over inside of his car. And they brought her home. They made sure she got home safe. It's like, you're an awesome bartender, bro. He didn't even do nothing funny to her either. He literally just wanted to make sure she got home safe. That's not common, guys. Did you know that? It's not common for a man to drive an intoxicated female home and not do anything to her. So, you know, it's hard being a female. Um, After your breakup, did you fall into the trap that most men do with just going to bars and hooking up and convincing we are healing ourselves through one night stands? Who, me? He's the last person I slept with. I haven't been with anyone since him. I don't want anyone touching me. Especially not after that shit. The next person that touches me, it's gonna be because we've been dating and they're in love with me and like they want to fucking marry me. That's when somebody's gonna get in my pants again. When they put in the fucking time and effort. Which is normally how I do things with guys, but I was in a relationship for 7 years, and Situationship dude was the first guy that I connected with after ending a long-term relationship. So that's why I was saying earlier, like, I fucked up by sleeping with him, but like the vibe between us, I felt like we were gonna end up dating anyways. So, but I should have fucking waited, and I should have made him fucking put in the effort. Um, at least then I would have at least gotten a fucking date out of it. Or at least got to say we were dating, or called him my boyfriend or something, instead of being like, I got so sick and depressed that I lost 30 pounds and spent over a year doing healing work over someone that I was never even in a relationship with. What the fuck? Uh, but I did try talking to people. I did try escaping from feeling lonely and broken. But I mean, I'm telling you, you guys, make a female dating profile, pretend you're a female, and see what it's like trying to talk to a fucking guy. Oh man, it's like, you know what, I'll stay heartbroken. Especially me with all my fucking spiritual fucking beliefs and experiences. Like, the dating pool is even smaller for a fucking person like me. Before I started the journey and I was just living in the fucking 3D matrix, fucking asleep like most of the fucking world, the dating pool was bigger because you just can blindly fucking. But now it's like, I not only like see and understand so much of myself, I see and I understand other people and their pain and their trauma. Um, that it's just like, either I'm gonna be drawn to them because their pain's the same as mine, or I'm gonna be like, oh man, that's gonna suck if I get involved with this person, because I can see all the fuckery they're gonna bring around. Just like that fucking guy, I knew he was gonna bring fuckery around. If I didn't meet him at those spiritual events, and if he wasn't coming to those events with me and stuff, like he would have never gotten in my pants, ever, 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 ever. Um, but I was attracted to him because I thought he was like me, but he wasn't. He wasn't. He was just deeply wounded like me, but he's not. I'm a fighter. I'm a fucking warrior when it comes to facing my trauma. Um, not not everyone's like that. More people are warriors and fighting, facing their trauma instead of fighting fighting their demons. You know, they'd rather fight to keep their fucking mask on at all costs. I'm like, no, I want this mask off because it's not fucking me. It's not me. I want to be me. I don't want to be who people want me to be. I don't want to be what society thinks I should be. I want to be my fucking self. Um, Not everyone's like that, and that's fine. I just can't get intertwined with people that aren't like that. Like, you know, at least not on an intimate level. Or you tell them, good girl, like a little dog when they pee on you. What gang you in? The Misfit gang. Gang, gang. You can tell I'm a gangbanger. Yeah, I be gangbanging these energy healings. Just slanging Reiki. Slanging tarot cards. I want to finish smoking my bowl, but I'm not gonna smoke it if I keep scrolling through the comments. Did he start crying in bed? Wait, who? Situationship dude? Why would he cry in bed? Where's Vera? Vera, are you still here? Because I'm not seeing your name at all. Alright. You guys can chat for a second. I'm just gonna sit here and smoke my bowl. I don't think we met women in the same place. LOL. Bowl of what? Bowl of marijuana? No, it's crack. No, it's weed. That is hilarious. Crazy leftist girls hitting you up on Facebook. I don't have many limits, but 2 or 3 main ones I have. I don't have any wiggle room. I like her attitude, very healthy. Thank you. I hope it's infectious and everyone gets infected with it and then everyone starts to have a good attitude. There's too many people with bad attitudes in this world. They just need to reach in their butt and adjust that stick that's in there. That's all. Thank you, Caesar. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm smoking roaches. I'm pretty sure it's like some kind of like a white cherry gelato. It's not the lemon cherry gelato. I want to say it's white cherry gelato or something like that. No, you can't get a shout out because I'm not saying your name. It's rude. Maybe if you had a different name. Oh, my phone's on 3%. My phone's gonna die on you guys. It's gonna die on you guys. It's not infectious. People with your mindset are far and few in between. We share similar traits about the opposite sex. Smoking a blunt, just laying back. Shit, my phone's gonna fucking die. So I gotta get off of here, but I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. It probably won't be till nighttime. I'm gonna start trying to come on every night if I can. Some Sometimes I end up on way too long. I did an 8-hour stream once, so I can't do that or else I'll be friggin' gone for days. Um But I wanna thank everyone for joining in, everyone that has subscribed, even if you haven't subscribed and you've just joined in, been part of the chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Um, and I'm gonna get off of here before my phone dies. And I hope you all have a great night, day, whatever time it is where you're at. And I love you all so very much. Mwah. Bye.